Shalom, family. So I wake up this morning, and this is one of the comments that's on the channel that I wake up to. First comment I wake up to is from Truthers Protecting Truth. We need to learn a lesson here. This is why I'm making this quick video. We need to learn a lesson. Watch this. Aren't there to be two witnesses like Moshe and Aaron? For these last times we see in Revelations 11, should there not be an official testimony? Everything done in an orderly fashion, without too much talk. Trying to destroy DNA is like the times of Noah. Not trying to reason out the plain instructions. Go and don't look back. Some have not been given the same directive you have. Go. And go where? This is one of the questions that I get a lot here on this channel. Go. Come out of Babylon and go where? Where do we go? What mountain? Yahuah will guide. Pray for those who have not yet left. Now watch my response here. Your questions are all over the place. And I have to respond this way because I understand in Babylon our people are confused. Their minds are confused. You can't be in Babylon and not being confused. Okay, so don't misunderstand what I'm saying. Even when you come out of Babylon, you still confused. After being in the borders for years, you still got some confusion on you. We all got confusion on us. All of us. So I understand the questioning, and I understand, but some things I can't figure out what they're trying to say. So your questions are all over the place. First question from Revelation. No, the question from Revelations, aren't there to be two witnesses? No, there. Who said this? Who said this? Man should not live by bread alone, but man should live by every word that came from the mouth of the Father. The book of Revelations did not come from the mouth of the Father. It was not a prophet of the Most High. He didn't speak, thus says the Most High. This is how prophets speak. No prophet of the Almighty spoke of two witnesses in the last days. None. Where's the precept for this? There's not one. Should there be an official testimony? That one really got me. Should there be an official testimony? From who? Who? What testimony from who? From any of us that's living today? This is ambiguous, so I don't understand. It's so open to your own interpretation. The Almighty spoke himself. Yeah, he spoke himself through the word and through the mouth of the prophets of the things that's going to happen in the last days. There was a testimony that was spoken. This would happen to you. If you do this, I declare unto you, this will happen to you. Everything done in orderly fashion. Okay, so I know where this comes from. We heard this in Christianity. We got this from Christianity and Paul, because Paul said everything must be done in decency and order, and that's far from the truth. That's a lie, family. Everything is not done in decency and in order, especially with religion. They're out of order. Groups, camps, Hebrew Israelites, they're out of order. They're not in the Most High's order. What's the answer to this? Did we go into captivity in orderly fashion? No. Did we wake up in orderly fashion? No. We went into captivities at different time periods. It started in 70 AD. That's when we went into captivity. They took us. They took us to Europe. People think captivity only dealing with the transatlantic slave captivity. That's dope. When they carried us in the ships from the lands of Ham. This is the captivity our people look at. No, we weren't carried in orderly fashion. Okay, everybody go at the same time. No, that didn't happen. Did we wake up in orderly fashion? No. You woke up at one time, I woke up at a different time. That's not orderly. What is that? Waking up slowly. The dry bones. Did that happen orderly? No, it was a process. And what we're in the midst of those bones coming together. Process. Flesh hadn't even been put on us yet. We hadn't even stood up as one man yet. Process. Those bones were all over the place, out of order. How are we out of order today? You're in the lands of your captivity. That's not order. We're supposed to be in the land. All 12 sons operated. We've been out of order listen, we've been out of order since Yahuah and those leaders died. We've been going downhill. Then the leader, most high, would bring up judges and he would get us back on track. He would raise us up kings, Mashiachs. They would put us back on track. Then we go back off track. Up and down, up and down. This is what we did. All out of order. Will we come back in orderly fashion? Absolutely no. Everyone within the borders right now, let me tell you, we come in straggling. We come in, some came early. Some gonna come late. That's not order. We're not all gonna come together and come out when we're split up and scattered all over the whole earth. We all gonna come back at the same time. No. All out of order. Will all the awakened people come together in orderly fashion? Absolutely no. Do the Christian church operate in orderly fashions? No. Do the Hebrew Israelites operate in orderly fashions? No. Why? How can we make this statement? Look at them. Your Hebrew Israelites were like one group, and then they all split up. This ABC group, that ABC group, this ABC, they split up. And now within the groups, you got one group. You got one group, ABC. Within this ABC group, people inside go against the leader, and they eventually leave and continue in another way, out of order. They will continue to split and leave out of order, same way the churches do. All of us are out of order. This is what this person needs to understand. This is the lesson. All of us are out of order. Don't say you're in order. Please, ma'am, sir, don't say you're in order. Especially everyone that is still in the land of their captivity and not coming out. Like Lot came out, as an example. Lot came out, we have to come out. Remember this. This is important. Order will happen in the wilderness. This is where order will take place. When our people went into the wilderness, Most High put them in order. Then some of them got out of order and then they was killed. This was going to happen to us. He's going to put the people back in the wilderness. There are going to be some that get out of order even in the wilderness. And they're going to be killed. 2/3. 2/3 will be cut off. Some have not been given the same directives you have. Woo! I love this one. This is absolutely true. This is so true because all are not connected to his word and Ruach. If you're connected to the United States government, watch this. Truth. What was the name here? Truthers Protecting Truth. Watch this. If you got a Hebrew Israelite camp that's a 501c3 connected to the government and getting all their orders from the government, you got churches that's 501c3 connected to the government and getting their instructions from Bible colleges, governmental information that they allow them to teach. And then you got one that's digging in the scripture for himself. You got one that's connected to the Ruach. You got one where the Father is showing this person through dreams and visions and the word instructions in righteousness and what we need to do, distinguishing the difference between the clean and the unclean. You got this going on, you're going to get different directives. What do you think? This is so true. Most people are connected to a religion or a group. This is the problem. They're not connected with the Father. So we're going to have we're not going to have the same directive. That is correct. But now watch this. Watch this. Anyone that connect to the Ruach, they're not connected to any governmental group. That's all they are. With their alphabet games. You connected to that, you're going to have you're going to get different teaching. You're going to be without understanding. Period. The Most High will give his people instructions. That's just it, family. They are not his people. Most people are not connected to his. My people are led to the slaughter. The Most High told us his people, we're like sheep being led to the slaughter. Psalms 44 and 22. 2nd Ezra 15 and 10. You don't understand what's happening. This is what comes forth on the channel, and people don't believe it. They just don't believe it. But when it happened, they're going to remember. They're going to remember that word with which they once heard before. Go and go where? See, where do we go? Where can we go? This should not be a question on my page. Go. Come out of her. Go and go where? This should not be a question on my page. Now, let me explain this. If all the mainstream religions and the Hebrew Israelite groups, if all of them teach the Bible and what the scripture says, where we should go, this wouldn't be here. It would be a known common knowledge. You know, like the Almighty has one name. The Almighty is the Most High. That's common knowledge to most people connected to the groups. He's the Most High. None higher than him. Common. See, if no one taught you that, you'll be saying, who is the Most High? Who are you talking about? The Most High. Go and go where? What mountain? See, this wouldn't be asked. What mountain? We're not studying for ourselves. We're not connected to the Ruach ourselves. And what I try to do here on this channel is to get new people and people connected to the Most High, to the Ruach, and then he will begin to instruct you himself. You don't need me. Get in the word like I'm in the word. You don't need me. The scripture tells us exactly where to go and why. But it's not taught by the religions and groups, so people don't know. For me to answer your last two questions, you must send me an email. Of course, you're asking something that we don't give out here. Pray for those who have not yet left. Sorry, but no, can't do this. They don't understand what they're asking. We should pray only. This is what we learn in a smaller setting. This is what I teach my family and families that allow me to show them information in the scriptures. This is what I teach them. We should only pray. See, this is a lesson you need to learn. We should only pray for the 1/3 that hasn't left yet. And we should pray for the 1/3 within the borders. We should pray for their strength. They're going to go through something. They're not going all together unpunished. That's the scripture. That's the Most High's word. Sorry, we can't do this. The 2/3 will be cut off. We got to know this. The 2/3 going to be cut off. And you are asking us within the borders to pray for the 2/3? No, sorry. A lot need to be learned here. So not only from this person, new people that come to the channel, older people, you know this stuff. But the new people that come to the channel, they don't know this stuff. And they need to learn this simple lesson. Be careful. Be careful who you are connected to. And make sure you connected to the Most High. Shalom.